try this again. So we are got a little list here of things that currently, with Gran Turismo being over 2 years old, and enjoy a beer right quick. With being 2 years old and having had the opportunity to take a look at everything and get the lay of the land and whatnot. Polyphony having many opportunities to update it and change things and that sort of stuff. We just have some things we would have loved to have had straightened out by now. And if you're in the chat, you can add to this list if you want, but this is what I have. And in no particular order. I usually ramble on when I do these types of things, and come up with things as I go, and some things I'll add. So the first thing that we would love to see them get rid of, and we'll go in there, is car invitations. Possibly my number one things. one of my top 10 things is car invitations. Now, I just got my daily workout roulette spin, and of course, of all the things that were there, I got the Lamborghini invitation. Lamborghini only has one car that requires an invitation, the Veneno. I already have it. Why do I get another invitation for this? So, top 10 thing to get rid of, car invitations. And I know many YouTubers have said that. It's a pointless thing. Just let everybody buy the cars. Like it's been said very cleanly and clearly, Bugatti. Here's Bugatti. They don't have very many cars. The Veyron is behind an invitation at 2 million credits. The Chiron, which came out post-launch, post-invitations, does not have an invitation, and it's 3 million credits. So it is the stupidest thing, and Polyphony should get rid of it. So that's that. So the next thing, and we'll take a look at this, is when they add a car, they don't add it with any competitors. So that's my second pet peeve, and we'll take a look at. Let's go back to Europe. Go to McLaren. Well, you can't go to McLaren because it's not there. It's not there, but we'll go into my garage. So we'll take a look at a couple of cars here that I'll use as examples. Back to McLaren. The MP4. They added this car post-launch. It's a wonderful car, but it has no competition. It's a car on its own. This is one car. The second car, it falls on that same line, and I don't know why I backed out. Does this go in the fridge? Ask your mom. No. The other car is a Honda. And we'll get up here. Here. RA 272. A Grand Prix car, no competition. It's a car of its own. Wonderful if you make a one-week series. So that's another car that makes no sense. So, there you go. And that's just the cars. They've added many cars that have, Chevelle. They just have the Chevelle. It has competition. It has, Superbird, the Camaro, and other ones. So there's cars there. The Demon now has a Camaro, and it has the Corvette of different shades. So that's good. So, but I mean, when they add a car, once you add one or two other cars, like add a Lotus, add something else that this can go up against, with the, I know there's brand licensing, so that's always a hang up. So brand licensing is the biggest problem. So with that, so there it is. So 2 down. The other thing that we have is lobby size. Lobby size is pathetic for a game of this size and this popularity. You limit lobbies to 16. You limit, sport mode races. They have either 12 cars or 16 cars. Not 18, not 20, not 24, 16 cars. So especially private lobbies, you run in a league, and you say you have, 18, 19, 20 people want to join your league, and then you have to break it down into driver classes. If you have everybody is really not so great, it's a very popular idea, like MX5 Cup right now is very popular. Porsche Cup is very popular. So you want to run that league, you get a lot of interest in it, and you're limited to 16 people, or you run several different servers. And sometimes it's just hard to do that. You don't have enough people to run servers at the same time. So, there's no reason why. I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons why, but there's no reason why they can't. Why have they not upped the lobby size to at least 20? Add 4 more. You have 20 slots, and when you race AI, you get 20. I would say at a minimum it should be 20, and it should be at least 24. So I guess that's the same thing. It should be 20 at the max 24. I mean, ACC, and I don't like comparing this to other games. ACC, if you get a G portal, you can have 50 cars on a lobby. It's however many you want to pay for. Obviously, you're paying for it, but you can have 30 cars, I think, in a ACC AI race. So, and maybe the graphics are different, definitely a consideration. So there we go. So currently, lobby sizes and adding cars that don't have competition, and car invitations. So, all right. The other thing with adding cars, they add a road car, but they don't add the racing car version, which I find a bit bewildering. Again, we'll go back into my library of cars that we have here. We use this as an example. The Alpha 155. Okay, that was a DTM car. That was a BTCC car, in its period. But it has competition. It had competition. It had the Toyota. It had the Ford, and they added those cars. So, well, at least the Ford they did. So they add the Ford. It's in here. Yeah. Well. Yeah. They add the Ford, and they don't add the race car version. Just add the race car version. It's a GT4 Group 4. Just do it here. The Mercedes 190. They add the road car, but they don't add the race car version. Just add both at the same time. Add the road car version for people who like road cars, and add the race car version. That's a Group 4. Okay? And again, it goes along the same lines as they add. I mean, here they have the old Group B / Group 1 cars. the old original prototype cars. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's just one of those things with Gran Turismo. They don't like doing those things. So here another one, the 911 GT1 Strasse version. Uh, so so yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So that's one of my things. It's just add the race car and the road car version at the same time. You have the license, just do it, be done with it. You know, but that's that. So that's one of another. What's up, Todd? So, what did I miss? So, yes, apples and oranges. Yeah, I understand. I could do ACC. It would be a lot simpler. But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't watching my chat. So yeah, I know that. I am a fan of Gran Turismo. I'm not a fanboy, but yes, lobby sizes are something we've touched on, and again adding cars with no competition. Like I said, the McLaren MP4 and the RA272 Honda. You know, nice cars. They don't have any competition. There's other cars that are like that, but those are just two that stand out. You know, you want to have a classic, you know, a legendary Grand Prix race. You don't have anything to race against the Honda. You want to race an 80s or a 90s F1 race. You don't have anything to race it against unless you use the Gran Turismo F1500 or whatever it is, which isn't the same car. So that's that. Um, so those are two, and the car invites. So again, car invites, totally stupid idea. The game's been around long enough. People, you know, have the credits for the cars that are invite only. Most of them are, you know, generally around 3 million credits. So just let people buy the damn cars so they can get the collectors and collect all the cars. So, yeah, it's a Gran Turismo. So, those are those things right now. Some things with some things with livery editor. Livery editor is one of the probably best things that Gran Turismo has, and I don't have any real hard criticisms of it. It is pretty much spot on. There's just a few small tweaks that they could make to it, and again, um, tire stickers. Um, so for those that don't create liveries a lot, um, uh, and when you're making um, liveries for all of the group, their group racing is GR. I guess that's what it is. It's group racing, and there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So uh, when you look at um, categories, you have um, general cars are here. Group B, yeah, Group B is another one. For Group 3, 2, and 1. So if you look at Group 3, Group 2, and Group 1, I'm pretty sure you can almost put stickers on every one of these cars. Group 4, you can't. Now some of the cars, they come from Brand Central with stickers on them, we'll take a look. Brand Central, some of the cars come with stickers already applied, namely Europe. We'll go to McLaren. McLaren's one that they do that. You look at the Group 4 McLaren, it has Pirelli tire stickers. Okay, so that's one of the other nitpicks. So Pirelli tire stickers don't show up on all of the cars. It shows up on some of the cars like this one because they came with it. Now if you go to make a livery of this car and you want to do an IMSA themed livery or some other series that uses a different tire brand, you can't put that tire sticker on there, and it lessens the authenticity of a replica. So if you're doing a GT World Challenge, who are Pirelli sponsored, no big deal. But if you're doing an IMSA livery, they're McLaren or Michelin sponsored, you can't. That's on Group 4. Group 3, you can do it. So here, again, Pirelli tire stickers, but if you wanted to, you could easily swap those over to Michelin, Toyo, Hankook, whatever you want, Bridgestones, Goodyears, whatever. So it's just add tire stickers to all brands, at least in the racing categories. I don't care if you put them in the road car categories. It doesn't make a difference to me. It kind of looks goofy unless you're doing a livery that's a replica of a racing car and you'd like to put those stickers on there. But yeah, that's that. So that's one part of livery editor. The other part, and this goes into probably dig number, is we have, I don't know, we must have just gotten elephants at the house because they're all upstairs. So tire stickers, let's cross that off the list, and paint colors on decals. So again, when you're doing a livery and you're using a factory livery, factory color in that livery, and we'll go over to GT Auto, go here. When you are making a livery and you have all these colors to choose from, you cannot, again, if you're doing a replica livery or a livery where you're making stickers that you want to have a certain color, you can't. They're only block colors. They're not anything else. So real car paint, if you're doing a livery and you need to mask off a decals, an extra text that's in a decal, and you can't, because the decals, you can only use them. Let's just say livery, go create a design, new design. Yeah, you cannot. You can change the paint color, but if you needed to mask off something like a decal that you got and it says a word on it that you don't want to use, you can't use just a regular shape decal in paint color and cover it up. So it would be nice, again, to have the ability to make your shape decals. Again, we just go in here, add a layer. So these decals here, they only come in certain colors. You can't add paint colors to them, so you're limited in what you can do. That'd be a nice thing to do. And that's about all I have for livery editor. Livery editor is pretty spot on. It's just really good. So yeah, and yeah, we actually did that with the road cars without the racing version, so that was one we did. Paint colors and tire stickers. So what we have left are a couple of things. Rolling starts on lobbies. End classification. When was end classification? That was in the early GT series, or was it? No, it was in GT Sport. Yeah, they had end blocks. Yeah, of different sizes. So different performances. It wasn't performance points. So yeah, there's just a few tiny little tweaks to it. They've made it better than it was when it first came out. So we'll just back out. Close. There's one other thing that has really gotten my goat lately, and we're going to go into the Brand Central. It's the best place to look at it. Well, not really. It's not the best place to look at it. We're going to go to Asia Pacific. We're going to Toyota. We're going to boop 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 boop. Right here, this car, the GR Supra race car 2019. So this car is based off of the 2019 Supra that was raced at Nürburgring. I think it was the NLS or VLN, 24 hours of Nordschleife. So this is the livery based off of that car. So when this car was given out in Gran Turismo Sport, it was a gift car. Only a few people got it, so now you can buy it. Um, and from the exterior, this is a pretty good representation of what that car looked like. It's got the wing, it's got the race wheels and tire stickers. It's got the air jack location for adding the air jacks. It's got the quick latch added to it. I think it does not have tow points. It does not have a place to put a tow point. It does not also have, again, this is a Group 4 race car. This is a racing car. It does not have a race car interior. It does not have a roll cage. It has a full Supra interior, road car Supra interior, and it's just a big lazy letdown from Polyphony. For one, the steering wheel is on the right side, which in the race car it's on the left side, like most all race cars, current race cars. I don't think any race car manufacturer puts the steering wheel on the right side. So anyway, that's just a thing that's really irked me, and generally it's a really nice car. It rides really nice. I think it's gotten a little bit better since its inception, since its arrival to Gran Turismo Sport and 7. It's a pretty nice car. So just make it realistic. So again, it's been really irritating me for a little bit because of that interior. Yeah, TNT should be an official GT7 event. Yeah, well, so how are you going to prove what people's ages are? So there's that. I do like the car. It does look really good. It looks good and does the right things, but it's just a big letdown that they haven't just put the race car interior. You could just take the interior out of the Group 4 car, the 3 car, and put it in this, and you'd be done. Roll cage, race tire, race seats, and all that stuff. So that's that. That's all I'm gonna say about it. So there you go. Tow points. It's got the Lexan windshields and all that good stuff, And this is a cool car too. So anyway, so that's that. Blah 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 blah. So the other thing that I have is when we come to lobbies. Now as let's go let's go here, World Circuits, and we're gonna do a just go pick. We're gonna do a custom race full course. All right, so when you're setting up, say a custom race here again, you have 20 cars. If I do a custom race with AI, I can have 20 cars. It goes back to the number of participants. So these are AI, so there's 20 of them. Why can't we have 20 cars in lobbies? So rolling start. So this is the problem I have. In rolling start, you can actually set the distance in rolling start gap, so that's a lot closer. So rolling starts in their own are really, really bad because in lobbies they stretch them out so far. You can only change the distance between the cars in a custom AI race. You can't do it on a lobby, or it's slightly different on sport mode, especially in World Tour events. They do pack them in a little closer. Just make that the same everywhere. Just have them really close. That's what they do in Assetto Corsa. Really close, like real life. When you do a rolling start, the cars are really, really close. So just change this. Make this available in private lobbies. So yeah, that's the only thing there. The other, and we're getting down to the list. So the cockpit POV, which is kind of let's just do time trial. This time trial. Pick any car we got here. So time trial. I'm gonna start. cockpit view, it's kind of cool because you have and this is the view you have, which is really actually not bad. For this car, it's not bad, but it would be nice if you could get rid of the steering wheel and move the driver around a little bit better. The cockpit preview is not that great. Again, it's not as bad as in some other cars. Like this one's not so bad. If you look at I'm trying to use this. Exit. No. Track votes. I was going to add that to my list. I forgot about that one. Yes, track. Yeah. See, it's you got you want to be able to push a button to bring up all the info we use, but it fade away, and then what the heck? I thought I don't have VR. Yeah. So. What the? Let's just exit. I want to exit. Settings. Change car. If you change to any other car. Start. Now you can change the display settings. You can change cockpit view. You can change the height and depth and that sort of stuff, and you can change some other things, but it'd be nice if you could get rid of the steering wheel and move it around a little bit, which that's again a small thing, not a big deal. Again, a lot of this stuff is not going to be free. It's going to take something. You're going to lose something to gain something. So yeah, I don't generally drive in cockpit view in Gran Turismo. I do in Assetto Corsa, because you have several different views. In Gran Turismo, you only have exit. You only have one view. That one. You don't have one that's more in the center, or one without a steering wheel, or one they have one that's in the helmet, like you're actually wearing the helmet, which is kind of cool. So to each their own, So I'm not going to go into anything like they need more cars and they need more tracks. Of course, they always do. You get what you get. But these are just like small little things that you think they could be able to fix. But I mean, some of them yes, some of them not. So rolling store on lobbies and cockpit POV. But that is a good one. Track vote is one that I wanted to add to it. And then we're pretty much into the list here. The only other one is so let's see. So the list, we had tire stickers and lobby sizes, and adding cars with no competition, like we said, the MP4-4 and the Honda RA272 come to mind. Those cars are awesome, but they don't, can't race them against anything other than themselves. So, and then adding the road car version, or adding a car when only the road version and not the race car version. The Cosworth, the Ford Sierra is one. The Mercedes 190, the 911 GT1. There's lots of cars like that where they add it, but they don't add the racing car version. Just add the two at the same time, like when they do. My last nickel is VGTs. They're really cool, but they're really terrible in some ways. So, car invitations, gotta really get rid of the car invitations. They should have gone away a long time ago. Especially like if you're trying to do menu books and they don't What do you mean? GT7 is second copy. You have to go to settings and change it. Um, well, huh. Okay. I probably wouldn't use it anyway. So I usually just use a hood or bonnet cam. Uh, um, so car invitations. Rolling starts at lobbies that you can't change the distance, and they're too far apart. They spread too far apart, especially in sport mode. Um, if you don't qualify well or you're doing the last or first start kind of thing, it's just kind of goofy. Um, and paint color decals, being able to use that would be really helpful for livery creation. Um, the alternate view is closer to ACC. Well, let's check it out. What are you talking about? So, um, is it in menu? Is it up here in menu? Is it in options? Is it here? It's not here. It's the controllers. It's not there. Settings. Go into a lobby. Okay. Into a lobby. Alright, let's see about going into a lobby. It's another thing that takes forever. Driving on, yeah. Don't do anything dangerous there. I just had my oldest son just got his learner's permit today, so we'll be you know how you change some settings on your car. You have to change it. Yeah. All right. So I'll just create a room then. Okay. Load settings. Just go to public letting. Load. Load is complete. I don't want that more friends only. Create room. Oh. Yeah, I know you have to be driving to do some things. Settings. Display settings. Yes, you have to have it. You have to be in the car. Of course. Okay. Ugh. Let's go here. Change settings. Change car. Let's just go here. And of course. Alright. Pub lemons. So settings. To display settings. Adjust chase view. That's chase view. Just cockpit view. Okay, so that's offset. So that's kind of like right in the middle, I guess. Yeah, so that's... And you can change height and depth and that sort of stuff, so you can make it a little... Continue. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, on track. Oh, that's bizarre. Oh yeah, that's gonna make you throw up. Okay. Yeah, so I mean the cockpit view's not terrible. Way to go, cat, you stupid cat. Where'd the controller go? Exit. Okay, I'm just gonna exit out of there. Dumb cat. Yeah, so. Okay, well. losing my place now. So, so that's that. And the Supra. The Supra was also a huge letdown in those things. So, yeah, that was it. So back down the list to tire stickers on all cars, at least all race cars. I don't care about road cars, but at least Pirelli tire stickers is one thing they don't have. You can have them on if the car came with them from Gran Turismo. So Pirelli tire stickers, if the car still has them in when you buy it in Brand Central, you can still have Pirelli tire stickers on it. If you imported a livery from Gran Turismo Sport that had them, you'll still have them available, but only if you adapt that livery. You can't like create a brand new livery if that car does not have them. And so again, if you're making liveries for certain race series, Pirelli tire stickers are not available. Only on some cars. It's like yes. I'll show you a car that doesn't have it. Which let me exit out of here. So again, you can see this is something that's grated my nerves for a little bit, so because I've not forgot about it. So let's change car to change car. Car that is right. You could say this right here. It's this one. This Porsche. This Porsche right here. This awesome Porsche. It would have been great if it was number 47, but it's not. So we'll go into livery editor, and I'll show you what I mean. Livery editor, create design from new. I'm going to create a new design. So now this car had Pirelli tire stickers on it because I imported that livery from GT Sport where this car had them. So race options, tire stickers. So this car, it doesn't have Pirelli tire stickers available. Just about every other manufacturer it has, but it doesn't have that. So close. But in my livery on this car, it has them because I imported that livery. So as you can see, it's got Pirelli stickers on it because this is a race car for GT World Challenge America. So and yep, missed that. So but that's basically all I had. It's just gonna be a quick stream. I was planning on doing it, try to edit a little bit better, but I don't have editing abilities to do it really nicely. Yeah, I don't see where you can adjust the adjust stuff that way. So, but I mean, again, Gran Turismo's got a lot going for it. There's probably gonna be another update this month, and we'll see what comes with it. But again, they gotta do some things and get rid of some things. It would be nice, but everybody's chatting at me and really distracting me. So, but overall, it's still a really good game. I don't like knocking it. It's you know what they offer with this game is a really good opportunity to drive fake cars on fake tracks, or simulated cars on simulated tracks, in the comfort of your home with a beer at your side and a cat yelling in your ear. So anyway, we'll touch that. There's just things I wish they could change. That wouldn't be too, you're not splitting the atom to change those things. Um, but yeah, uh, but yeah, it's one of the things like when you do weight reductions in uh, the tuning shop, you add, you drop weight in a car, weight reduction, weights 1 and 2. Now in another game, when you would do that, it would actually change the car. It would actually, you would see the interior get deleted. They take the back seat out, they take the radio out, they take the passenger seat out, and then certain things would get eliminated. I think at a certain point they changed the glass. You go from glass to polycarbonate, Lexan windshields and stuff like that. They tell you everything that they're going to do. They're going to take out the air conditioning, going to take out the radio, that sort of stuff. It's kind of cool. I want to say it was Forza that was doing that. It might have been Grid or some other game that they did that, which was kind of cool. And then at a certain point, when you would get to full conversion, and I think here's like ultimate, when you do for them stage 5, it would be a complete conversion. You'd take a road car and it would become a race car. It would no longer be a road car. So if you were racing in road car classes, you couldn't use that car anymore because it was not a road car anymore. It was a race car. So yeah, but that's kind of cool. In that game, I thought it was kind of a neat thing. So yeah, I'm easily distracted, Todd. So Craig Goose, GG Doug. Yeah. So. But that's all I had. Thanks guys for popping in. Josh, Todd, thank you for everything. Uh, yeah, I got plenty of distractions. You guys were the least of them. This cat that's sitting in my lap now, saying, "You need to feed me." So that's that. Thanks everybody. Um, yeah, nothing else really. Still a good game. Still enjoy it. I do like doing time trials and that sort of stuff. They've added cool stuff to this game. Um, so we'll keep playing it. You're going to be playing it this weekend. I'll actually be racing at MX5 on Saturday afternoon in place of Cheddar. Cheddar is going to be racing the Group 3s at Laguna Seca, and I'm going to race his spot in the MX5 Cup series that they have. It's a 20-minute race in MX5 Roadsters, the last one they added with the roll cage in it. So yeah, should be fun. Did some practice laps and feel pretty good with that car. It's pretty much flat in most of the track. You're just railing it, and it's just cool. You're on racing tires, and you don't really have to worry about fuel and tires because those races are very long. So it should be pretty fun. And then I'll jump over and do commentary when Chad is doing the Group 3 race. So yeah, I'll be on that Saturday afternoon, and then I have an ACC race at Red Bull Ring Sunday evening. So I'll have two races and a stream. I think that my commentary will be over on a different channel, but the MX5 race will be on my channel, and of course ACC will be on my channel. So yeah, yeah, and that's that. So again, let me show you the car I'll be using. It's right here. This is my my Mazda. Where is it? There it is. This is the Mazda I'll be using. So yeah, pretty cool. It's something I made a little bit loud. So yeah, Dream Team Racing. So pretty cool pretty cool car. I like it. Very fun car to drive. Um, yeah, yeah, we should do a D&D night in this car instead of Group 4s, at least 4-on race. So, chew. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and thanks for my rambling. If you want to add anything to the list, I might add the list in my description, and you guys can come back into the stream and listen to what I had to ramble on about. So, all right. Again, thanks everybody for watching, and we will catch you later.